Welcome to Burnside Highlights for the 28th of July, and I'm standing in front of this beautiful painting that was painted in 1856 by James Shaw. It's an oil painting that belongs to the council, and it is a very much treasured item in our collection. Thank you for your patience and your care and positivity during the past week. Please continue to support your local businesses now that we are out of lockdown. They really need your support. Consider nominating your favourite small business for our new awards and book in for your COVID vaccinations when you can. Last night at Council we approved the naming of the new community garden at the site of the old Laurel Avenue Nursery, which is where I am now. This garden has been co-named Laurel Avenue, Pukuna Wirra and Peter Bennett Organic Community Garden. The first name recognises, of course, its historical location. The second, provided by the Kaurna leaders to recognise the original owners of the land. And the third, recognising the significant contribution of a past resident, business owner and Burnside Citizen of the Year. You may remember Peter Bennett's shop on the corner of Lestrange Street and Green Hill Road. His work in the media promoting organic gardening, he was really advanced of his time. And his book, now in its 7th edition, on growing plants and plant products. Much work has already been done to establish this garden, and I thank our staff who are continuing here just after the most torrential rain that's just fallen for all the work that they're doing to help us develop this garden, and the Rotary Club of Burnside for their help with the seating and a cubby house that's going to come into here as well, and thanks too to the state government for their support through their Shovel Ready grant. Some good news too for those of you who submitted ideas for your neighbourhood budget. The winners are users of Kensington Gardens Reserve who voted for a drink fountain, tap and dog bowl for the park. Other winning projects were for a shelter in Langman Reserve, a handrail to be installed beside the stone steps in Michael Perry Reserve, and a little library for Belliet Reserve. If your project was not successful this year, try again next year and enlist your friends and neighbours to support it. We had 24 submissions this year, with 12 of them being eligible. But only 58 people, and I was one of them, voted. I'm now in the Bill Dean room here at the Civic Centre admiring the work of the Burnside Primary School Year 4 students who have designed their ideal playgrounds parks. Congratulations to all of you who shared your ideas with us. I was really impressed with your responses to this challenge where you used your imagination and creative ideas. Finally, a very important advertisement appeared in the Eastern Herald last week. It was calling for community representatives to apply for places on the City of Burnside's Disability and Inclusion Community Advisory Group. You may be a carer with personal experience, a person living with a disability, or a member of an organisation that supports people with disabilities. If so, we need your input to help us implement our current inclusion plan and to develop our best practices. This group will provide feedback and advice as well as identify opportunities for future projects and grants. Our goal is to make Burnside not only physically accessible, but more than that, truly inclusive. So that's all for this week. So until 2 weeks from now, stay warm and dry and keep well.